Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. Today, I have changed up this Jeskai inspired Fires of Invention deck list to add in more creatures, because I was saying in yesterday's video that there should be more creatures in it. I don't like that it used to be a more spell-focused deck, and now I have done that. So I've changed up, I've put in Bonecrusher Giant because it's a good card. I've taken out Sphinx of Foresight, which probably isn't the best decision, but in its place I've chucked in a couple Atris, and I've also put in some Cavalier of Night, which works really well with Ashiok, because Ashiok can just make little tokens for it to sacrifice. And then when it dies, it can bring back Bonecrusher Giant, Murderous Rider, if it's in the yard somehow, or Cruxer just to get the discard. So, yeah, so that's pretty good. One of the things you have to watch out for with these Cavaliers is that since they care about what's in your graveyard, if you're trying to escape Cruxer, you want to make sure that you prioritize non-creature, non-land cards. So, you know, your discard and removal, enchantment, and Planeswalker Suite. You don't really want to get rid of your lands and creatures, because if you get rid of the lands, then the Cavalier of Flames on death trigger is useless. And if you get rid of the creatures that have CMC 3 or less, you can get rid of Atris. Atris is fine to go. If you get rid of the creatures, then Cavalier of Nights on death trigger doesn't work either. And in regards to sideboard, chucked in Epic Downfall because it deals with Uro and everything in the Jeskai Fires list. And yeah, I've moved all of the Ritual of Soots into sideboard because since we have more creatures main deck, we can actually block out mono red, and Bonecrusher Giant is really good versus mono red because it kills so many of their creatures. Anyway, I have a couple games for you today. I'll try and make it a bit of a shorter video, hopefully, and yeah, way less rambling this time, like about a ninth of the rambling. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching, good luck in your ranked games, and I hope you have a really nice day. Play first. I don't think we could run this. Alright, that's better, even if it's really land heavy. I'll probably dump maybe maybe one of the Fabled Passages? Then I just drive through for other stuff. Alright. That could be Jeskai or Azorius. Either way, we could go. I think we should go for the Corduroys. It's gonna be late, but it's better late than never. So they could have Dovin's Veto up. But if they do, it could also be Thassa's Intervention. But I would prefer they use it on this than Ashiok. Alright. Teferi, Ermin, Narset. And Elspeth Conquers Death. The worst thing is either Narset or Elspeth. I might get rid of the Elspeth, because I can deal with everything else. Like, if Narset gets played, I can just stomp it. I think they're looking for untapped land.
Trust me. You'll thank me later. Might be a bad idea.
That's an interesting play. Because then I can just stomp the fairy. Ah, okay. I wonder where they could... Well, okay, I guess they messed up, but, like, come on. Let's chuck Warbust in. Maybe I do want intervention just so I can exile yards. I don't want Tyrant Scorn. Rampage is fine. I probably want a couple less fires. If I'm going less fires, maybe I should go less on the Cavs. I still like Bone Crusher Giant, so I think I'll keep it. Maybe I just don't need as many. I can go one less. So they're gonna have a lot of enchantment hate. Oh, this is good. This is very good. I mean, yeah, we could do it. So you could Thought Erase, probably Agonizing Remorse actually. So they could have Mystical Dispute. Alright, let's get rid of the Teferi, I'd say. And then next turn we go War Boss into War Boss, and hope they don't have Shatter the Sky. That might be an Absorb. I still gotta play this. Okay, Mystical Dispute. Fair enough. They're getting close to that Elspeth Conquers Death. I don't like that. Don't really need that right now. We get to ping them for one. Woo. Are we gonna sack that? Yeah, so this guarantees them the land then. Oh, rude. Yeah, I do want to play the Croxa first. Make them discard a card. And then I photo raise. Yeah, that's fine, because it's good for Cavalier. And it helps beat the Grixis, but they just concede. Yes, I guess. I guess can help us through the early game. Hopefully we can beat up the Bolus avatar with Nicol Bolus. That'd be great. I'm gonna play that tapped because I think... Yeah, I'm not likely to see for them. It's not likely for them to do anything other than Growth Spiral. If it's Temur, yes it is. So this is Wilderness Reclamation, therefore this Tyrant Scorn probably won't do anything. Probably. Oh! Let's get Counterspell number 1 out. Can't pay to. So what I might do is probably play the Bone Crusher. Now I might go Cavalier actually. Force them to have another counterspell. Got a Thassa's Omen of the Sea thing. That and Uro. Well, I can kill an Uro, which is cool. I can kill Freezing Bottle. Golly, Temur sure is a fun deck. Very fun. I might keep that open actually. Lovely. And then I just go and boop. None of that. Thank you. So they're gonna go Uro. And let's destroy that, if they'll allow us. So they have a stun. I wonder what it is. We have 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can afford to do this and have mana open to pay for a intervention. Which I think they might be doing. I could be wrong. Ah, okay, they just Growth Spiral then.
In exchange for eternal
I only have one
servitude.
blue on the board. Really?
Let your weak crumble.
So I think I'll probably go Bone Crusher and Thought Erase. Oh, shit. That's a big boy. Alright, let's see what's in their hand first before we go too crazy. Expansion, Explosion, fuck. Hydroid Crisis, shit. Fastest Intervention, god damn it. I guess either the Explosion or the Crisis. I'm gonna say Explosion. And then we kill you.
Your existence is pointless.
Play Ashiok.
Pounding heart, racing mind, creeping, thieving progeny.
Alright, so if they play the other Crisis, I'll plus Ashiok Cav to kill it. Okay. Never mind. Goodbye, Ashiok. Was nice knowing you. Agonizing Remorse is great.
My schemes are never ending.
So, they got Storm's Wrath that kills my Bolus. And in their yard, they have an Uro. Let's get rid of the Storm's Wrath, because I like my Bolus. Yeah, I really do like Bolus. I don't like them Storm's Wrathing it away. That would be sad. And if they play a Reclamation, they can have counter spells open. That's not nice. Oh, they go Grixis instead. Well, if that's the case, let's go draw a card. Let's kill that knight now. If I destroy the Crisis, they can't kill my Bolus. If I kill the Uro, they can't bring it back yet. I think I kill the Crisis and then just sit pretty for a little bit. I can always bring back nothing with the Cavalier. Oops. Yeah, if they have an expansion explosion, I'm pretty fucked.
Wipe your bloodline from existence.
Ah. That probably seals the deal against us. Yep. Okay. That was very one-sided. That was so one-sided. Okay, Epic Downfall. That's the one. We want that. Ritual of Soot, we probably want that too as well. Maybe like 1 or 2. I want Dispute. Dispute can be good. Could be good. I do want Warboss. I guess. Alright, what don't I want? I don't like Rampage all that much. Atris is okay. Ashiok, do I like Ashiok? Not as much, to be honest. Maybe we can't fit Mystical Dispute. This is a very hard cut, to be honest. Maybe just go for a 3-3 split. I could potentially curve out really well here. Alright, I'm gonna crack that for a mountain just so I get Warboss guaranteed. So they either have Growth Spiral or Brazen Borrower. So I guess we'll see. Or it could be Quench, although I doubt that they do that. Okay, it's Brazen Borrower. Or not. They just let me get the 1-1. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. I think it might just be Growth Spiral then. I'm enough to see. Okay, never mind. It's neither. I was wrong. Very wrong. Alright, what do I want to do? I'm gonna get black, I think. Well, they can't Mystical Dispute right now, so I might as well fires into Thought Erasure. Okay. Never mind, I went fires. So I need one more untapped land to Thought Erase and Legion War Boss, and be safe about it. Oh, that's fine. Got another one. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't know, maybe I do actually, for the Croxer. Go for the Thought Erasure, because if they have a passes. Let's get rid of the Swamp's Wrath, I think. And then return that to their hand, so they don't get their little wolf tokens. And I believe I play Nikki B. No expansion.
It's a moat of my power.
Can't swing at my bolus. Okay, they do. Oh, it's because they're gonna get the little wolf token. So then I should block, because bolus can just minus kill the wolf token. They have to play the Grixis. I think I've won. Oh yeah. Well, that was a pretty good win though. I think I probably should put Mystical Dispute in. I shouldn't be silly about it. What do I take out for it then? I could go down on Tyrant Scorn. Yeah, I don't think Ashiok's good here. And maybe go down on the fires. It's an interesting sideboard against such a instant heavy deck, because Fires of Invention actively hurts in a matchup like that. Alright, cool. Yeah, they can Growth Spiral. I'm gonna really regret allowing them to Growth Spiral if they play a Wilderness Reclamation. Okay, no Wilderness. In case they have Nightpack Ambusher. So that card's really good. Alright, they don't have too many things left in here. Well, if they get a Nightpack Ambusher, then we can't stump it in response, which is pretty good. I think I want to Photo Raise now. I don't want to pay the 3. In case they have something important in hand. Like that. Yeah, that allows me to eventually play Cruxer. Go for a good old Cruxer. Ah. Yeah, okay. I was just gonna pay that. We're back in gold 2 again. So, the deck seems to... I think I was right when I said yesterday that when you're going off meta, your opponents generally won't know what your deck is going to do. And while other Grixis decks would go for the Lazav-Croxa combo, I think that telegraphs it way too much because everyone everyone knows about the Lazav-Croxa combo. So I think shying away from that and going for a Fires of Invention, mostly creature-based game plan, ends up with a deck that can get a pretty decent board state seemingly out of nowhere. In regards to how the deck actually runs, I like that Croxa isn't Croxa isn't the sort of card that's like, oh, you have to get this out now. It's sort of a, yeah, we'll use the discard early when we need it, and then later on in the game when we can play it, it's gonna be played. I don't like the matchup against Temur, because it's just too much flash for us to really handle with just the 4 Mystical Disputes. I think that's why people are running main deck Aethergust. I think I would too, but I just don't think we have the room. Tyrant Scorn. This is a card that I sort of forgot, to be honest. And against the current meta, it's pretty decent, except against Jeskai Fires, because then you have to deal with the Big Boy Kenrith, Dream Trawler, Cavaliers, because it can only bounce those, but it can kill Uro, it can kill Grixis, it can kill Bone Crusher Giant, and everything in mono red. So I think that's mainly the reason why it's run. The mana base on turn 2 is really fucking hard. We need double blue and double red. Sorry, blue black and black red. So that can be really rough. But otherwise, I think the creature base is decently solid. I would have liked more draw power, other than Atris, Cavalier of Flame, Bolus. But I think if we were to put in more Atris, then it would just be too many. And it's not like we're playing Sultai, we don't have access to find finality. In regards to the land base, I think there should be more basics. I run 5 and I have a full playset of Fabled Passage. And I do that so I can have more cards in yard for Croxa. So I think I should take away one of the steam vents and put in another swamp or mountain, because those have triple black requirements in my 5 slot. I think another mountain would probably do good, but I'm a bit unsure there, because we'd be cutting away a steam vent, so the amount of red mana in the deck would be the same, it'd just be less blue mana. Other than that, Epic Downfall that I chucked in the sideboard seems to do decently well against pretty much anything in Fires, because it will hit everything in Fires. So that's really good. Against Mono Red, it only really hits Anax and Iroas Fried Chicken, whatever it's called, the Phoenix. And yeah, but it does exile them, which is really good because it means that Anax doesn't get their little satyrs, and the Phoenix doesn't doesn't die to come back again when it escapes again. It also exiles an Uro, which is really good because Uro is fucking annoying. They've really made it so much better than Croxa, which is just sad. And yeah. Legion Warboss is also a really good card, comes out well, especially against the Temur deck, because Legion Warboss is one of the cards where it's like, well, they can either deal with it, or they lose. And, yeah. It's very much a dichotomy against them, so Legion Warboss is a good card, makes me a happy man. Honestly, it might even be good enough to be run main deck, but it's not good versus mono red, so probably not. In regards to mono red, our early game in game 1 against mono red is try to kill their things, and then later on try and gain life. And then in game 2, when we can board in all of our board wipe and Erebase's intervention, it gets a lot easier. And yeah, so that's this very creature-heavy version of Grixis Fires, and I like it, honestly. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I hope you have a really nice day.